Yo, chilling. I got my Bible and my journal. I already shot this video, but it was dark and the sound didn't come out good. So hopefully this comes out good. This is food. I got In-N-Out with me today. I'm about to dig in on camera, so. Good. I'm gonna do an update video. So basically, like, I've been good. Seriously. But I feel like I was trying to tell me something. I don't know what it is. I fight. My first meal of the day, but it's like 11 p.m. Basically, yeah, I fight. Moving on, I fight Friday, 14th. August 14th, I fight, and I feel like weird about it. Like I don't know if I'll do it too much longer. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know though. I kind of want to like start my life over and like get that up. I don't think it'd be giving up. I think it'd be giving it up. Cause like, I believe I can make it or whatever. But like this, like me making it, does that mean I'm in the will of God? You know, just cause I make it and make money, like, fight in front of thousands of people. Does that mean I'm in the will of God? I don't know. I've been hearing I'm a messy eater. But out here. I already made videos. I don't want to be looking style all the time, you know? Try something there. I'm like, breathing. Eating in and out. Life is good. My family's healthy. My mom is alive. My dad is in Mexico right now. My brother's good. And I thought like, let me just open up the journal and like, share my thoughts. I'll talk about church today. I had an awkward encounter today. I was like all up in my head, and I froze up. I like didn't talk, didn't say anything. I probably look weird, but I am weird. You know, like I'm filming myself talking to a camera in and out outside. So like, you know, I really not out here trying to look cool. So this dude named Trace preached today at Upper Room. I was at my family's church this morning, but I was like helping in a coffee shop all day. So I didn't even I wasn't even there at all really. But he preached. And one thing that like stuck out to me was like back to the beginning, back to the sources. But yeah, he said back to the beginning in my head. I thought back to the sources, the Latin term ad fontes, ADFONTES. And he kept saying like remember. And for them, like the back to the sources is like, I guess it should be with everyone, because I kind of felt the same way. But like prayer, like getting back to prayer, back to like the Lord, back to the sources. I just hate onion. I like onions. But yeah, it's like, I feel like that's my life right now. It's like starting over. Not with like anyone. But like going back to like the beginning. Ad fontes. Back to the sources. One thing he said is his presence transforms lives. One of my last videos, my first video, talked about transformation, metamorphosis. So like prayer brings transformation. So what I want, like to be different, to have different desires, will come with prayer, but not like corporate prayer, which there's nothing wrong with that. Spending time with him in the secret place. And like, I kind of like would think about that term, the secret place. And like, I read it in books, but it didn't really like, I guess hit that hard for me, because I didn't really like know where it was exactly in scripture. But Matthew 6 verse 6. But you, when you pray, go into your room, and when you have shut your door, pray to your Father who is in the secret place, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you openly. It says he is in the secret place. That's one thing Trace said too, like, you go to your closet or go and shut the door, like, he's already there. Like he's waiting on us. And like that's kind of like, I feel like the Lord's kind of been telling me that, like, I've been praying, like, this is my prayer I wrote down. It's my prayer I wrote down. You are here. I'm longing for you. But am I really looking? Like I'm looking. I wrote. My cursive is so bad I can barely read what I write. But I wrote, I am looking for you here. I'll show y'all. I don't know if you would. Looking for you, but am I really looking? Am I really looking? Paraphrasing. Am I real? Am I really longing for you? Do I really love you? Do I fear you? I've been thinking that, like, well, I kind of had this thought today, like, or yesterday. I was talking to my friend Shalom. She's dope, but I was like, she was talking to me about like what she wants, what she's praying for like her season. And I was kind of like feeling like, oh, like, I wish I was, I guess she wishes, I don't know, I wish I was somewhere that I'm not, but I wish I was further along the line. And I started thinking, like, I'm praying for this stuff, like, what if the Lord is like giving me what I'm praying for, but I just don't see it? Like, I'm like constantly praying for like certain things, and what if he's giving it to me already? But like for example, like I'm praying for him, praying for his presence, praying for more of him. But like it says, like he's in the secret place, so like he's giving me that access. But am I stepping into it? I don't know. I don't feel like it. And like Yeah. So like, I don't know how I started talking about this. I started yapping, but I'm at Fontes right now. Back to the sources, back to the beginning, and I want to be transformed still. I'm looking for transformation still. Glory to glory. There's a refuge night, August 15th, this Saturday. The homies. I don't know who's gonna be there. I want like the Spanish elders to be there in my church. Like the elders in the Spanish service. I feel like they're so faithful. Like I'm not really connected with like the Spanish leaders in my church, and I want to get connected with them. I feel like they're all old and they've all been so faithful and good to my grandfather and like in the church, and they give and they like serve. They give their time. Like yeah. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. We fight Friday, and we'll see what happens afterwards. We'll see. Maybe I'm like, I love this. I'm dedicating the rest of my life to this. Or maybe it's like a send-off. You know? Or like afterwards, say I'm done. And afterwards, I'm like, let's move on. Let's step into something else. Even if it means a step back. Yeah. So like, we'll see what the Lord has for me. I'm very nervous, but also excited. I have these like random goals, and but most of all, I'm not like I'm not praying for anything like materialistic. I'm praying for Him, more of Him. I'm praying to experience Him. I'm praying for new love. I want to love better. I'm praying for purity. I'm praying for self-control. Yeah, I'm just praying for relationship, for His voice, for an ear that can hear His voice. And, unity with Him. John 17. John 17. I wrote this down. Accept the love of God. It's free. He loves you. Do everything for the Lord. We miss out on life idolizing ourselves. He agapes me. There's nothing I can do to deserve His love. And it's offensive. So yeah. I'm just praying, living life. Not much is new in my life. Not much at all. But I feel good. I get down on myself. And I spiral sometimes. I'm like so emotional sometimes. It's so dramatic. I'm like a girl. I'm worse than a girl, you know? Sometimes. But, you know, figuring out life. And I'm gonna be a good man one day. Like I am. I'm gonna be a good man one day. Lord willing. And I'm not worried about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry about itself. I'm worried about right now. I'm not even really worried. I don't know. I'm in a weird place right now because I'm like really enjoying life, but also not much has changed. But I'm also like I do find myself in these pockets where it's like this is it. I'm at the end of the road. I'm done. And then I continue walking again. And I breathe in, breathe out. But it's weird because like every time I'm at like this super low point, it's like the Lord's mercy in a new way each time. I don't know how to explain it. And maybe I get lower, but I feel uglier and I feel more condemned, or I don't know. But maybe this is all like building relationship with God, building history with God. Maybe like all this is building history with God and building faith. I've like prayed for like stronger faith, and maybe this is doing that. Because I don't see a way out in a way. Like I don't see any, in a weird way, like I don't see anything like worth it, but also everything feels like good. It's weird. I'm in a weird spot. But I'm making these videos. I'm gonna continue to make the vids. Cause like, who's gonna stop me? For me? Yeah. Who's gonna stop me? And like, yeah, unless the Lord does. You know, I do not. I was talking to my friend, I was like, being humbled by God sucks so bad. It's good. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's like a loving, like I feel like one way he humbles me is like when I look at the sky or look at plants. But also like there's like a consequences. There's a consequence of sin that humbles you and it hurts. I don't want that no more. I want to like live right and like love people. But yeah, so like this is where I'm at. I'm chilling. I'm alive. I'm breathing fresh air. And I wish y'all the best. If you're watching this, I wish you the best. Be blessed, be a blessing. Love God, love people. Open up the journal one more time. One last journal entry. Talk less, listen more, do everything in love. One more. Remain hidden in prayer. I'm going through Acts right now. That word they spoke in Acts today at Upper Room, so I was really excited. Yeah. Talk less, listen more. I need to get that tattooed on like my freaking forehead or something. But love y'all. Well, I'm not talking to anyone, but love y'all. I guess if you're watching this, you're a real one. Yeah, be blessed, be a blessing. Peace.